1.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great man here tonight.
Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild!
My God, what a It's not the world is watching!
You look lonely. I see the shadows on my face. People have told me I don't look the same. Maybe I was right. I'm playing hooky with the best of the best. My heart on my chest so that you can see it too. I'm walking the long road.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Good evening, good Wednesday night, welcome. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-E, Temple Cooing in the place to be reviews. Right back here with all of yous. It is Rogue Entertainment presents Holy Shit News, and that was 2 minutes and 10 seconds in, so I mean, that was the first time I swore. I can't count for the intro, but welcome everybody. Let me welcome this wonderful chat. It's good to have you all here. Another Wednesday evening. Nano Reaper. This is nothing beats evicting commies while rolling on rims worth more than 70K. Hashtag land Chad. Yeah, we can go with that one. Let's see. We got this.
Good.
Welcome, Nano. Let's see who else is in the chat. We got Brutal Morningwood. Hail Brutal. Brutal was on our Saturday night stream with us. Manliness and motivation. ETEP's nose is bigger than a teenage. Oh, God damn it, manliness already. Hail AngelousDraven. I just shot you a link, man. I just realized when I saw you comment that I didn't link you. You've got a link in an outline. Titans and Doom Patrol are ending on HBO Max. I have never seen either of those shows. Hail the lovely Sherry, representing the Legion of Memes. Memers, hello. Vets talking. He's on the panel. He's in the chat. There's me. Tina Bojan. She's classing up the place like usual. Nelson the Psychopath. What's up, brother? Hail. And yeah, let me introduce to you all this wonderful panel. First of all, starting with another one representing the Legion of Memers. He hails from, well, ladies and gentlemen, he's a veteran. He's from the U.S. military. Ladies and gentlemen, Soldier Spirit from Vets Talking.
Hail all, hail the chat, hail to you, ETEP, good to be back. Yeah, it is I, your Soldier Spirit from the Vets Talking channel. I want everybody, please, if you are a veteran, if you know a veteran, and you don't even gotta be a veteran, come check out Vets Talking because we have been doing really great. It's only been a few weeks since we started up, but we've already had a very relatively great startup. I don't want to push too much on your channel, ETEP, from my Saturday show, Skinamax Saturday, because I found out we're going at the exact same time, so I don't expect to try to poach any of your audience. But at the very least, check out Vets Talking Tuesday, 7:45 Eastern on Vets Talking. Drop the G and you'll find me, especially next week, because we have the only comics division coming on, Vets Talking Tuesday, so come check it out. And also, please subscribe to my Rumble channel if you could, please. If I can get 25, then we can start talking over there on Senator Vets Talking. Drop the G and you'll find me. You don't got to be a vet to join the conversation. Just don't get butthurt. You've been warned.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got no issues with you mentioning your Saturday show on here, dude. It does not matter. It does not matter to me. You mentioned you go ahead. That is absolutely fine, brother. You're part of the family here, and that And no, man, and that means like I said, man, you're part of the family here, and that means you go ahead and you let the people know who are watching and listening what's going on over on your channel too. I got no issue with that ever. Next up, he's another one of our regulars around here. He did the wonderful intro theme for my new channel, Camp Crystal Lake. Talented musical producer, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. CJP from Forgotton One Music.
It is
also
me.
from Legion of Memers.
It is me. It is CJP. But really, the only thing I got to wonder is, what are you gonna do now, Rick? Well, we just lost our fucking jobs. I mean, when you want to diddle 16-year-olds, it's kind of what the fuck happens.
Oh shit! Welcome, man.
Glad to be here.
Good to have you as always, brother. And making his return to the program. I'm glad he hit me up today, man. It's good to have this guy back. And it's funny because I just noticed he's in one of the clips on the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kai MFS.
Hey, how's it going, E-Tep? Good to be back. And I hit you up yesterday.
Was it yesterday? Oh, it was yesterday. Okay, sorry. Everything runs together, bro.
Sorry, I had to. Well, it's because I had to turn you down. Was it like a month or so ago? Yeah, I couldn't make it, and so I thought I'd hit you back up now that I'm out and being social again. So yeah, thanks for having me back, bro. Man. I'm looking forward to hanging out, new format and stuff.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad to have you back, brother. And we have another member of the panel here joining us now. He's a regular here, so let me pull him up, give him a solo, and say he is the OnlyFans Oracle. He is the Ponce de Leon of porn. He is the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's AngelousDraven.
That intro is never going to get old. Hey, guys, what's up? I didn't realize Kai was going to be in here. That's awesome. It's been a while since I streamed with Kai, so good to see him. And look forward to
seen you around in a minute.
I know. Looking forward to whatever topics we got here.
Oh, we got topics. We got Florida stories. We got stories from everywhere, as Cleveland used to say. Let me culturally appropriate that voice. But yeah, there's a Nelson. What up, Ruben Christopher Haynes? Welcome, brother. Hail, he's a channel member. Nelson says that's a good mohawk right there, Kai.
Thanks, Nelson.
Mm-hmm. Nelson sends in some comments that I read, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't have read that out loud sometimes, but then I'm just like, we'll just trim that, we'll fix it in post. Let me thank all these wonderful channel members before we get right into the stories, though, ladies and gents, because there's 53 channel members here, ladies and gents. Here you all are.
Self high five.
And there you are, my amazing channel members. Thank you so much for supporting us. We truly appreciate you. And if you're a channel member, be sure you're tuned in tonight around, let's see, we start the members show around 9:40 this evening, and we'll go until about 10:30, and then about 10:20 to 10:30, and then we'll jump over to Draven's for the wrestling after that. So... No, I'm not talking in terms of Hillary Clinton manliness. I don't know if I get on that level. I don't have the clout to pay the people that need to be paid to get to that level, man. No, I most assuredly don't. But you know who does have some clout, although he's kind of a diminutive little fella, is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is very particular about his stool, and no, we're not talking about his bowel movements here.
That's what I thought when I saw the headline.
I did too.
I need my poops to be a very specific size, texture, and color.
I read the headline and I'm like, it's come full circle. We're going to be talking about Kevin Hart's shit. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to do tonight.
Well, the first thing that came to my mind, I had heard that the Secret Service always collects the president's dumps when he goes overseas so they don't get his DNA. So I'm thinking, does Kevin Hart do the same thing? Because he doesn't want to get cloned?
That's really weird, even with the president thing.
Yeah.
Apparently it might be a rumor, but yeah.
You send it to Wuhan and bioengineer something for him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they just keep my diapers, man.
I should have put the Biden picture up before I did that.
Collect the president's bowel movements. It's just freaking unbelievable.
Wait, do I still have him? Here he is. It's me, Ben Shapiro, the Ben Shapiro Show. I am a cowboy now. Look at me. I wish I could quit you. I'm just kidding.
It's a very big yarmulke.
It's oversized. It's an oversized yarmulke he's got on. It's like, wait till I wear this home for Hanukkah. Mom's gonna flip.
I don't realize that Ben Shapiro did country music. I'm excited. I'm a real big fan of country music. I'd like to hear some of that. Some of his sweet, sensual music that he makes. I think that he's the perfect fit because he's very realistic. You know, he's conservative, like traditional, like country music singers. I think it'd be stupendous.
Well, Mr. Tyson, I'm not exactly familiar with your pugilistic things that you do, but just to let you know that my wife is a doctor, I do wear the hat when we are fornicating for the few times that we do to actually produce children.
She always stays dry. We don't like it wet. We like it nice and dry. It's like the Sahara in here. So Kevin Hart and his stool. 46-page tour rider is a really demanding document. You know, I've always been a huge stand-up comedy fan, you know, and I really liked Kevin Hart up until he kind of like blew up. And then his routine kind of, I don't know. It was like the last really funny one he did was right before he sold out Madison Square Garden. I remember watching that Madison Square Garden one and just being like slightly let down by the material because have you guys seen like most of his material, his acts and stuff, his older specials?
I was more of a Cat Williams guy.
Oh God, Cat
Williams was great.
He was fucking hilarious.
I had to find 1,000 gay M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Kevin wouldn't go on stage that night.
What did he say? Ben Shapiro would be a great Hogwarts Ben Aperio would be a great Hogwarts Legacy character name.
I'm so excited for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Hogwarts Legacy is like the fantasy we've always wanted to live in a virtual reality. It's stupendous. I love it.
I think before we talk any more about Kevin Hart's stool, it's a good time to say that we have no affiliation with.
We still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really, we talked about this, and you know, we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned.
That's Zack Snyder's in the chat. If you're a channel member, hit those Zack Snyders up in the chat. Hit the Zack Snyder icon. He's up in the upper. We put him up in the upper right corner. Zach will hang out there.
With my own testicles, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not a feeling. I'm as far as I'm concerned. All right. So Kevin Hart is very particular about his stool. He's as far as he's concerned, he's not very good at making zombie movies. Anyway, God, yeah. Now
so this is an elevation assistance. This is his like excrement.
Yeah, no, this is about an actual physical like stool, a seat, if you will, not the fecal matter.
Oh, a seat. Oh, elevation assistant.
Yes, elevation assistant.
Okay.
See, right, we've got a picture of the stool. This is the only acceptable stool. So now that Kevin Hart has returned to the road for his 2023 Reality Check Tour, promoters everywhere are grappling with the Stars Tour Rider, which addresses very important requirements like floss sticks and man-scented candles. So does that mean he wants it to smell like men?
That's what I read, yes. He wants the room to evoke the manly smell.
I have a very specific candle. Very specific candle that I'm looking for. It's the one that smells like her vagina. I want the one that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. That's the one I want.
I was going to say he's going for the Gwyneth Paltrow candles then. Yep. Okay. I mean, because I'm looking at this going like man candles. Okay. What's
just
up,
a bunch of
idiot?
wax BBCs surrounded this thing, and he lights them.
There's a lot of Snyders in the chat right now. There is a lot of Zack Snyders in the chat. I love it. Yeah, it sounds kind of gay to me. Sweaty sack scented candle, right? That's what I was like. I'm hearing man scented candles, and it's just I'm honestly.
What are you, gay?
I want something in the category of Fremunda cheese.
Yeah, see, that's what Tina said. She says no, he wants musk scented candles, man candles, mandals. Godzillionaire, what's up? At broccoli fart. Oh. Those are nasty. I know.
Is that like Eric Swalwell fighting on a national TV smell?
Eric Swalwell in Fang Fang's hotel room after she's done pegging on him. He said to Kevin McCarthy, Kevin McCarthy is gonna be mad. He gave us this free time. I'm like, what? I wanted to ask him on Twitter. I'll be like, so does that mean you're gonna be like walking funnier from Fang Fang or what? Like, I know you're the little spoon, Swalwell, you bitch. Anyway, back to Kevin Hart and his stool. He's 43. He's okay. His 46-page rider, a 46-page rider for his tour. Holy shit. Okay, so along with the star dressing room with an elite ensuite bathroom, Hart needs a separate catering room and a private room. All three rooms are to be outfitted with assorted furniture, 55-inch plus televisions, and single glass door refrigerators. As for the comedian's food and beverage requirements, those are spelled out in 5 separate rider sections. Mr. Hart's drinks, Mr. Hart's alcohol, Mr. Hart's hot food, Mr. Hart's salad bar, Mr. Hart's other food and snacks.
That's a lot of shit. Jeez.
I would like to be that important to be able to demand that. You know what I mean? Like it's.
I wonder if it's one of those things that like he's been to enough places that like he's toured around plenty and came up as a comedian that eventually he's like, man, I am sick of this shit. Like they're just gonna have like hot dogs and Cheetos over here. Like I hate Cheetos. I've been to this place 10 times. Like, I know the spread. No, fuck that. If I'm going there, I want Doritos and, like, M&Ms and in a comb. And fix my hair before the show.
Right?
Like, only one colored M&M, though.
I mean, yeah, some standards now.
So help me God, if there's any green M&Ms in there. So help me Lord.
Only the blue ones.
I need a fruit salad spread. But I need it in the shape of Beyonce's gash.
Gash. Don't say gash.
You made it right at the top of the thing that I could never find.
Do you think that like actors and comedians and whatever celebrities like do that shit to like just certain people or places or shows because they were like they're like it's their way of getting back at them for fucking with them last time or some shit? They're like, I'm gonna make some fucking weird demands this time.
It could be. It could be because if you really look at like, and I've seen a lot of these over the years, these celebrity riders like this. It's ridiculous how like the shit that they want like this. Like when he gets into his very important demands, they say Kevin Hart only eats phallic shaped objects.
You got to remember too. There's always a road manager. The road manager is the one that's coming up with this stuff. Obviously, he'll tell the manager, say, I want this. But then the road manager, especially if he wants to kiss his client's ass, then he's going to be the one demanding all kinds of crazy shit. And yeah, of course, if you're a big star like he is, then you're going to get away with it. I did security for a couple of years, and I did nothing really at his level or anything like that, but I did a couple of bands, and there would always be catering and all that kind of stuff. And I worked with a road manager one time, and he had me go pick up some alcohol and whatnot. And yeah, it's always a list of stuff that they like, but because these people are at the level that they were at, it's not like the venue's not going to give it to them. It's the road manager providing this stuff for those guys. But when you're at Kevin Hart's level, though, the venue wants him so bad, they will fucking go out and buy a stool for him. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he going to sell out for every show that he does every night? Everything.
Yep.
Is going to be.
Oh yeah.
Through the roof.
Yeah, he's like they said, he's a A-list like act. I mean, he really is. Like him or not, the guy draws. He does. So that I mean, his stand-up, he's been doing stand-up for fucking ever too. I mean, it's not like he hasn't earned it. And plus the movie roles and shit, like some better than others. But Godzillionaire says, can you imagine Alec Baldwin's demands? A lot of Splenda packets. Probably a lot of Splenda.
Alec Baldwin demands everyone wears a bulletproof vest.
They're full body armor, tactical gear, head to toe.
I'm not going down again. Everyone wear vests and gear.
I'm not doing it. It was a Splenda packet. It was Trump. It was Trump's fault.
And I need my barista to sound who's
Kevin Spacey only eats teenage things. God damn it, manliness.
I love it.
God damn it, manliness.
Escape from Kevin Spacey's basement.
Manliness.
You've got to do better.
Oh, I hated that show.
It was fucking horrible. Hail Scrambles, what's going on? Nano Reaper, Kevin Hart wants 12-inch gray popsicles to suck on. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alec demands his cellmate bathes before he tosses. Body armor for all those coworkers better be on the demands. Yep. Kevin Hart's level, the guy does insurance commercials. Top selling comedians don't do that. Shaq does that. Hey, I'm
fucking anything.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Shaq's in the general commercials.
But Shaq also has like an empire of
He
money,
does.
though.
He does. Shaq is
That's
fucking.
funny.
He's been smart with his money. He honestly has. He's been very smart with his money. He's been. I mean, the dude's like he markets himself. It works because he's a character. He's
Look
been
at
a
what's
character
his
for.
name, too.
Who's
Hal
that?
Jordan.
Oh yeah.
What's his name again?
Who's that?
Hal Jordan. The Welcome to Wrexham.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yes, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh.
You're right. You're delayed a little bit.
I'm going to tell you that.
I am? Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me close some stuff down here.
Yeah. Your camera and your words are off a little bit.
You're giving us kind of a max headroom.
You gotta adjust that antenna on top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then.
Max Headroom, dude, yeah, that show. I used to love that one as a kid. Let's see. Okay, so here's the very important section of the rider. Promoters are to provide Hart with Listerine mouthwash, floss sticks, a 0.25 ounce container of Vaseline lip therapy in the original flavor, so that's just regular Vaseline, and 4 man-scented candles for the star's dressing room and bathroom. When it comes to Hart's on-stage seating, the only acceptable stool is a Winsome brand 29-inch tall square-leg flat-top model. Along with a photo of the required stool, the rider includes a link to order the item via Amazon. The exact stool is important and substitutions will not be accepted, the rider states. Please notify immediately if there are any issues. The tour's lighting... Now, see, the stool, you know why that is? Because that's the same stool, the same type of stool he's always used on stage. That's what it is, and it's a superstitious performers thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That one makes sense.
I can understand that. I can understand that.
But then why not just have the same stool? Like, why not carry a stool with you on the road and have that exact same stool? I don't understand why each venue has to buy a stool for him.
It would make more sense if he just had, like, his...
No, sorry.
No, I was just going to say... I was just going to say had, like, one stool, he just took with him.
Yeah. It's in case he forgets it.
each venue though can then auction it off after the show. They can be like, "Hey, could you sign the stool?" Boom.
This stool has Kevin Hart's farts on it. Please buy.
That's money.
It's a man-scented stool.
Buy really weird shit on the internet. So
Hell, people are selling water from Splash Mountain
yeah.
since they're tearing it down.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they're
redesigning
it. They're reskinning it.
Yeah.
It's only half urine.
Yeah, so
the
this
tears of the babies they keep raping. Or graping. It's Disney. Come on.
Wait, less welcome than law enforcement members are members of the press. Jesus. Oh, wait. Okay, so unless required by tour personnel, there shall not be any police officers backstage or in other areas of a venue. However, police escorts must be arranged in order to facilitate artist vehicles' arrival and departure from the venue. The rider states that under no circumstances are vehicles to be allowed to enter any delays due to traffic. So he's anti-cop, basically.
Yeah, but he has no problem getting an escort by the cops. He just doesn't.
Exactly. He has no problem with armed escorts, but God, don't be backstage, you know.
I
mean, I don't need the themes to be
happening.
And this is my thing. What's that?
What state is that from? Because what if he's trying to smoke weed backstage? And
Yep, that was the one thing I was thinking. Like if he just wants like his crew or whatever to be able to like smoke some weed backstage. I mean, most cops like that they're like off duty doing events. Because my dad, when he was on Detroit, he used to do security at the Lions games, like, and just for overtime. And, you know, I mean, honestly, half of them, they're backstage at a concert. You got a fucking A-list celebrity back there. I mean, as long as they're not fucking, you know, probably blowing rails off of hookers. I mean, I don't think they're going to get mad about a little fucking Chiba. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it depends. I mean, you know, I don't know. But to me, I mean, I'd look at it like, yeah, you know, I mean, really, it's a victimless crime. You know what I mean? They're all, you know, 99% time they're all adults. I mean, that's just like, you know, they're back there drinking anyway. So I mean, let's be honest, which one is worse? You know?
Yeah.
All right.
They're gonna be partying. They're gonna be having a good time. You know, relaxing after show, before show, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean. And this is Nano Reaper commenter. This is a viewer submission from Nano Reaper. He sent me this story, and I found this interesting. Tori Spelling couldn't stop watching friend Denise Richards on OnlyFans. Spent $400 in 2 days. Damn it, Donna.
I guess she doesn't know about the bootleg sites you can get for free.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and I mean, it's Denise Richards. Like,
he's been naked in movies.
Well, but if they're friends,
I really want to know what the content is.
Right?
Yeah, let's see here. So, with Draven?
She wanted to know how risque, basically. I've read this. She wanted to know how risque or how far she took it.
Look at Denise joined OnlyFans after her daughter, Sammy Sheen, 18, started making content on the platform.
Well, you know, Daddy.
It's mommy daddy time.
Yeah, what if Dad ran across fucking the daughter's? I mean, seriously, like,
he knows.
That's right. Like Charlie's on there. Like,
I think she charges like 20. I don't know. It's
yeah.
$12.50. It's 50% off right now, boys. So normally it's $25 a month.
Gee, the price should be going up after this kind of advertisement, not down.
I know.
Wait, Tony has he's been a member for 10 months. And he says in his members comment, that was Ray Pruitt's $400 that Donna spent. And sir, that is a fucking beautiful Beverly Hills 90210 reference. I applaud you for that. Normally, that sort of thing would be looked down on.
But that's not the case here.
Oh, okay. Some of these aren't bad.
That was excellent. Fucking yes, sir. I love Papa Cotton's comment. He says, Gash Mountain sounds like a... Wait, hang on a second. Hang on. I got to do it right. Hang on. Because Vinny's not here. I'll do it. Gash Mountain sounds like the stage name for a 400-pound stripper whose gash looks like it was split with a double-bladed axe. Ron Gashman, everybody. Ron Gashman.
Kind of stripper that has so much food, but you can barely see it unless you like roll it up like a donut.
She's working the afternoon shift. Let's put it that way.
Drugs are bad because if you do drugs, you're a hippie and hippie sucking. Hey.
God dealing
Mario's
with wild
freaking me the
things.
fuck out.
So I'm looking at this content, and this isn't $25 worth. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Sherry going hard in the paint.
Flaps look floppy. Oh damn.
Like, are we talking like a beef and cheddar or just a classic roast beef here?
Toasted Arby's somebody threw against the wall. I didn't know you could make panosha look bad. Just
an exploded roast beef sandwich.
Ugh. Look, it's a bloomin' onion made of beef. Oh.
Is the butthole bleached at least, or is it like a?
I'm not even seeing below the waist shots in any of this.
Well, then that's just pointless. I'll just put it in.
Right. Tori admitted on Friday she joined OnlyFans under a fake name and spent $400 in 2 days on Denise Richards' account. I was just kind of fascinated by the whole OnlyFans thing, and I'm not going to lie, I was like, let me check it out. What does it entail? The 90210 star told Jeff Lewis on his radio show, explaining she's been friends with the World Is Not Enough star for years. Damn you for bringing that movie's name up.
Great theme.
And I'm a Bros. I have the video game still for 64. I play that occasionally. She explained that she went on OnlyFans, and of course, it shows something like, unless you subscribe, you can't get it. So I subscribed under a fake name. She continued, it's riveting because they're like, hey, we might show you this in the shower, and I just wanted to see. It's my friend, and I'm like, how far is she going? She said she heard if you tip content makers, they'll get back to you faster. So I was like, hey, love what I'm seeing. Want to see more? I ended up, of course, in 2 days spending like $400, and I couldn't stop. She said she kept tipping Richards, but didn't want her to know who she was in her DMs. God, she looks great. She added, admitting that all $400 she spent on the site was on Richards. Richards joined last year in support of her daughter, Sammy, after she's 18, after she started making content. Richards' ex, Charlie Sheen, has been critical of his daughter's choice.
This is coming from the guy who literally did blow off Hooker's back.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, who has?
I ain't gonna lie.
I've been on the other side of that. Stop it.
I think that after Starship Troopers, I think she was my high school crush all through my 4 years. She is.
I liked the other chick in Starship Troopers.
Not over Denise. No.
What's her name?
The redhead.
Oh, yes. She still looks good too.
Yep.
God damn it! I can't think of her fucking name. She was in Melrose Place and 90210. Fuck. Can't think of her name now. Denise's Flaps the Floppy. Sherry Savage. A bloomin' tuna.
Dina Meyer.
Dina Meyer. Yes. Dina fucking Meyer. She was a smoke show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wonder why Charlie Sheen's the voice of morality. Thank you. Glinzer had it in the chat too. Hail Glinzer. Good to see you, man. Yeah, GoldenEye's coming to Switch Friday, Switch Online,
nice.
which like I said, I've had the Switch. I haven't signed up for the online yet. Tony's getting mad at me.
I'm getting
Tony,
mad
speaking
too.
of,
I'm getting
Tony
mad.
says,
No.
Denise Richards' beef shines greenish gold when you view it from another. There be gold in ye flesh diamond. He's not here, so I got to do it for him.
Oh. Hang on. I just needed a drink of water, and I want a chance to play the Shia LaBeouf clapping gif. Shit. All right. Tony with a $2 super chat. Aw, you didn't have to. He says, hi, Glinzer. Hang on a second, Tony. Hang on. I don't have super chat bumpers over here yet because I'm a terrible person and I'm lazy. So let's go over here. Let's take the trip over to Going in Raw and let me get you a super chat bumper. Here you go. For $2, we'll go with
That's
there we go.
Thanks for chatting.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it, man. Hail, Carl. What's going on, brother? Wait, Brown Eye is coming to a Kevin Space. Ah, God damn it, manliness. Fucking manliness.
I love how
right.
he like swept all that under the rug and then was like, now I'm going to make a movie about how I hunt down people, like people who are accused of doing what I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yep. Yeah. Again, Kevin Spacey just projecting. Speaking of viewer submissions, this is a viewer submission from Manliness and Motivation. Right here. He sent me this article, and we shall cover it now because it's our old friend Lizzo. Lizzo promotes Schmishmortion rights in size-inclusive lingerie line. My body is nobody's business.
It's not get every wear.
I know, right?
Jesus.
Right?
You don't want anyone to see your body? Stop showing it.
I mean, my body's my business. Please stop showing it to us then.
To translate fat.
It's like I saw that video on Twitter of the really, 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 really fat white chick eating like whipped cream and crap off her gun.
Yeah. I came across.
Can I give her a wafer thin mint and then have her explode like Mr. Creoso in Monty Python? Still one of the grossest scenes in the movie I've ever seen. When he just like it just goes like this and just explodes everywhere.
Yeah, it was just disturbing.
She looks like she's ready to explode everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Hit Lizzo with a needle.
She's like, what's her name from Willy Wonka?
Violet Beauregard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she would be like an explosion, or do you think she would just kind of spill out like a pool when you reach a pool, you know, an above ground pool?
Oompa loompa doopa that fucking bitch is super ass fat.
Hail, Shawnee Step. What's going on?
I was trying to come up with a rhyme. You're much better at that.
Frankie says, I heard Rocky music. Oh. Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. I love Glitzer. Spells Liz. Yes. Wait, Clone Geek Lizzo just wants more baby meat. Nobody wants to fuck Lizzo. She doesn't have to worry about getting a schmishmortion. Speaking of Lizzo, ladies and gentlemen.
I do my hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feeling?
There's that leaked Bodyguard 2 test footage starring Lizzo. I mean, who the hell? They got to have like what, 2 motherfuckers? They better have Luke Cage and Terry Crews to play the bodyguards so they can pick her hefty ass up if she passes out on stage or something. I mean,
they're just driving a forklift.
I was gonna say the bodyguard is just now a forklift. That's pretty much what it amounts. Popular singer.
Not a forklift. You need more.
Yeah. A skidster is more like it. Lizzo supported Schmishmortion rights while plugging her new body positive shapewear line on Friday that would have been the 50th anniversary of Roe v. Wade. The coping and seething, the seething and coping. The Supreme Court struck down the federal right to Schmishmortion last June, and Lizzo spent the day sharing Schmishmortion stories on Twitter. Like, that's some kind of fucking accomplishment. Jesus! Like, what? Oh, my God. Dude, after everything, like, all these retards I've been talking to on, like, going back and forth with on Twitter today, and this shit, like, my brain is just done.
Yep.
What is this, Victoria stretch marks? What it called?
You know, I could see her taking the baby as an affront and saying, like, those are my calories. and then.
I mean, she's making a comparison to the babies that would come out of her body, like, and it's the same as my underwear that I pick out of my fat ass every 5 minutes.
She just picks out babies by accident. She's like, another one.
And another one bites the dust.
Oh, I took a dookie again. Oh no, it's just a baby.
Is that a kid or nope? Never mind. I've earned my whaling tab, but Lizzo, nah. Here's to you, whaling tab guy, Mr. Whaling tab guy.
I wouldn't even wrap her in a flag and hump her for glory.
Oh, that's desecrating the flag, sir. Well, you use one of those
rules
Ukrainian,
against that.
Just use one of those Ukrainian ones.
I stand with Ukraine.
I'm Ukrainian and I'm saying that. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We don't worry about it.
I stand with Blockbuster Video. That's what I stand.
Right? That's the only blue and yellow flag I recognize is Blockbuster Video. They're like, is that a Ukrainian flag? No, bitch, it's Blockbuster Video. I don't go for that Ukrainian shit. Lizzo body positivity is the same as positive as Charlie Sheen. Victoria's tarp.
Got AIDS.
Fucking brutal savage. So yeah, let's see. So here's the okay.
It's just fucking underwear.
Jesus.
What is body positive about that? It's just fucking underwear.
Right?
All it is basically saying it's just another way of women not having to be held accountable for anything.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, is that
There's
more like accountability?
No positive movement for men. I am a fucking fat ass. There's no one is gonna say, "Oh, you look beautiful, sir."
Yeah,
no, you're a fucking fat ass.
And if you speak up online, you're out of shape as a guy. You're like a fat dude. They will pile on you and insult you and use that as a target.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it has nothing to do with weight. It's all about.
Yep. And that's it. They
It's
don't
all power
want
moves.
Yep. She doesn't want to be accountable for anything, and and if she's held accountable for anything, damn you bigot, incel, neckbeard, racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, fatphobic, whatever any of the ists and phobes,
whatever the flavor of the month is.
Molding a flat flap ist.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. The whole body shaming thing is just another way to be a victim. It's another intersectionality she can tack on. Not only is she a victim for being a black woman and a woman, but she's also a fat woman. So she's a trifecta.
They hired the best tent makers to make those clothes.
No, just one.
Lizzo, the new clothing line, has its own gravity well.
Jeez.
Nano, body positivity. You are a fat hoe.
Well, it's like that
Frankie.
That parody account, Dr. Anita Bin Eaton.
Yeah.
It's like obesity's the new N-word.
Yes.
Oh, I love that account.
I told her to shut up and get on the treadmill.
You wouldn't say this to a black person. You wouldn't dare say the O word to me. It's like, that's fucking brilliant. She's positively big, says Frankie. Al Bundy seeing Marcy nude. I'm blind. Al seeing Lizzo nude. Sound of final breath.
She's just House from Police Academy 5 in drag.
Yes. Thank you. Fucking House. Oh my God. I need to watch the Police Academy movies. I haven't seen those in forever. Manliness and motivation. 5. That's Miami Beach. After that, you're done. Each panty comes with a free gravy boat. we need a Godzillionaire says we need a phobe of the month calendar. Phone of the month club. Lizzo's new clothing line by Ringling Brothers. Jeez. Lizzo's so fat she needs a commercial driver's license because she has to drive a bus to handle her mass, complete with air brakes, says Nano.
I think she gets carted around like a NASCAR car. Like they just load her up in the back of a trailer and then like drive her around the country.
She's she's the T-Rex. Pet fish commits credit card. I don't know where that noise kept coming from. It's just Brian Last escaping. Carne. I don't know. Pet fish commits credit card fraud on owner using a Nintendo Switch. So the pet fish, it's Klaus. It's got to be Klaus from American Dad. That's the only thing I can think of.
Too many jokes about my history, so I'm going to fucking in the credit card.
Lessons don't learn.
We have a rule in Germany: never blame the fish.
Of course, it could not be my fish, Lipschen. Too funny. In a freak series of seemingly random events, a Switch owner's pet fish accessed his eShop account and added funds to it using his credit card. The crime was caught on video during an unsupervised live stream. Hundreds of viewers watched as the little fish stole their owner's identity while he was gone. The entire heist started as an experiment to see if the fish could complete Pokemon Scarlet and Violet unassisted. To do it, Japanese YouTuber Mute Kimaru channel, I apologize for butchering that, I'm sure I did, set up a webcam focused on his fishbowl. Motion tracking software monitored the fish as they swam across an overlaid grid populated with controller inputs. If a fish paused or changed direction, the correlating controller input registered in the game. Mute Kimaru. Oh yeah, this is not smart. Like
it's people using controller, like random, like people make like weird controllers out of just basically everything. And this sounds like this is what they try to do.
I mean, hell,
Are you telling me this damn goldfish can Nintendo better than me? Son of a bitch.
Well, it's
where can I get the pocket pussy controller?
Well, they actually make ones that are remote or Bluetooth enabled now that you can control. And all right, so just a quick side story. It was at a Christmas party.
How do you Bluetooth a cantaloupe?
And there was a Dirty Santa, event, and my bass player bought this remote-controlled dildo, but it was controlled through Bluetooth through an app. But it also had a Bluetooth speaker built into it. And I told the person who finally won, I said, there's only one song you can play on that. Pussy Control by Prince. I want to hear that when you're like on an airplane or something. I want to see footage of that coming out of your cooch.
Dude, that's taking me back to the strip club days. Yeah. Damn. That fucking
Never been
song.
to a strip club.
Oh Jesus! In my early 20s,
Probably not a good time to start.
No. Now I just look at it like it's sad. I'm like, they'll have daddy issues, and never mind. A lot of unresolved issues there, and So apparently he'd done this experiment before.
Outside of military bases, there's every other building is a strip club. I'm barely exaggerating.
I believe you. Oh, you're fine. Mute Kimaru had done this experiment before in 2020. Hopefully it wasn't in June of 2020. His fish successfully completed the test, finishing Pokemon Sapphire in about 3,195 hours, something an actively playing human could do in around 30. However, this time around, things did not go quite as planned. The identity theft occurred while Mute Kimaru was away from the YouTube live stream. The game went swimmingly, the fish winning several battles. At the 1,144 hour mark, the game crashed, as games sometimes do, but without Kimaru present to fix present to fix the situation, the system continued to register inputs from the fish. Eventually, the pesky little critters got to the Nintendo eShop to come up twice, and entirely by chance registered the correct sequence of inputs and added 500 yen, only about $4 US, to Mute Kimaru's account from his credit card that was saved on the Switch. They also exposed his credit card information to everyone watching. The scoundrels managed to use some of Mute Kimaru's accumulated reward points to purchase a new avatar, download the N64 emulator, get to PayPal to send him a setup confirmation email and change his Nintendo account name from Mute Kimaru to Rollway. The fish free-for-all went on for 7 hours in total before the future bait finally managed to power down the Switch.
Dang.
Nintendo refunded his 500 yen. So far, all said and done, nothing was lost except for 10 points in an avatar. No harm, no foul. And he wouldn't flush the little thieves down the toilet. So, yeah, those fish, those pesky little fish.
They were in my koi pond, and they make me save money. I don't like.
Oh, this brings great dishonor to my family.
After I got my dog, she chewed up about $500 worth of my property. I would not have been nearly as upset if she would have just got on the Xbox and bought some games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That seems much much more acceptable.
Dog, why did you buy these games? Because I was mad at you.
I will give him props though for being able to set up a
damn
such
you
an
dog
intricate thing to have his fish like play a video game, which is pretty cool. But at least don't let it go unattended.
So that would have been smart to set up during the World of Warcraft days. Just have the fish run the quest, and you don't have to sit there and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these the fish, like I said, I'm telling you, the fish, you got to watch the fish now. These are the culprits. It's not people stealing your identity online. It's the goldfish now. So apparently the goldfish are
gold diggers.
Are just they're good. They are gold diggers. They are the little bastards. The little bastards. But we got time. We'll do one more story here before we go over to the members stream here, and let's see what we got here. Let's see if we'll go. Okay, we'll go with this. And the fish story was a Nano Reaper sent that one in too. I'm sorry if I didn't mention that before. That was another viewer submission from channel member Nano Reaper. So thank you for sending that one in, bro. Hail, author Stephen Walton. What's going on, my man?
Hail.
Welcome. We didn't see you walk in until you used the stool we left out for you, Walton. It's the same one Kevin Hart uses. We figured you'd appreciate that. We're taking care of you, man. We're taking care of you. Here we go. Our last story. It is man-scented. It's for Walton. It's the clean your peen stool, Walton. There you go. Fort Myers police seeking help to identify a man who broke into a store and shit on the floor. Apparently, it was time to get swifty. Because we're probably going to talk a little bit. Here. Yeah. That's, I'm
Rick
telling
and
you.
Morty's dead.
Yep, that
So
show
sad.
is. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that on the member show. We got like one or two stories, and then we'll talk a little Rick and Morty on there and what our thoughts are about that. Nelson says, "Do leprechauns dig their own gold, or do they get Black Pete to do it?" So, like in Norway.
If you think it's funny, okay, to squeeze off a chocolate hot dog in the middle of a store, okay.
Authorities are asking the public to help identify the man who broke into a Joe's Crab Shack, stole items, and then pooped on the floor before leaving. The man broke into Joe's Crab Shack, located at 2024 West 1st Street, around 2:30 a.m. on Saturday. A surveillance camera caught him climbing through a small window. He then stole multiple items and defecated on the floor prior to leaving the scene. The man was seen first with a white shirt, but then he was wearing a Joe's Crab Shack and hat stolen from the merchandise section. This disgusts me so much, said Fort Myers local Kareem Bojad. Jesus, this guy's. Hopefully they'll clean it up and be okay.
So much.
He's like, "Hey, homie, check it out. The secret is you drop a third in the thing, so then while they go investigate, you hop out the back. Ooh, homie."
It's a victimless crime, man. All you gotta do is scrape a little doodle off the floor. It's not gonna hurt you, man.
Homeless people do it all the time.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
Hang in fecal matter.
It's like San Francisco, but at Joe's Crab Shack, man. I went in there, I guarantee you went into the stall, and he looked at that toilet and was like, man, this is fucking disgusting. I ain't shitting here. So I just shit on the floor.
Crab Francisco.
I was gonna say this sounds more like San Francisco than Fort Myers. Or where was this? Yeah, Fort Myers. Yeah, this seems like it'd be in the over in the Pelosi district there, where the sidewalks are called toilets.
God, I can't wait to see that body cam footage.
Oh,
I'm so looking forward to that.
I know. I can't wait till that gets released. That'll be freaking hilarious. This is why you don't drink liquor. You end up pooping on the floor at Joe's Crab Shack and then becoming a felon. Welcome to Joe's Krabby Shit Shack. It's Sean at Turd 30. Yes. Mainly it's 2:30 a.m.
I'm telling you, man. All you gotta do is just leave a Yelp review. If you didn't like the food, just leave a Yelp review.
Yeah, that's what normal people do. You leave a review.
I wonder if their business goes up after something like this happens.
Right now they're famous.
Yeah, now there's people are like, hey, is this the place where the guy shit in the bar? Can I you guys got tables? What's that?
Well, they're already proud of having T-shirts that say "I got crabs at Joe's." So now they can say "I stepped in shit at Joe's."
It's like that episode of The Office where Todd Packer shits on Michael's floor. It just comes in the morning. There's a pile of shit there. It's like, oh my god. It's like somebody left something on the carpet in there. Something died. This guy just shat at Joe. There's so many things. Like, this is like Amber Heard, but at Joe's Crab Shack. Like, at what point as an adult, like a fully functioning adult, do you fucking just be like, I'm going to shit on the floor of this motherfucker and steal some shirts? You're like...
Well, in Florida,
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
It was methylated.
I am the liquor bow bandy. Fucking rest in peace, Mr. Leahy.
Hell yeah.
I was watching Trailer Park Boys the other day, and my kid came and said it was the very first episode. I haven't watched it in years. So he comes, he sits down, he says, "What's this?" I'm like, "Trailer Park Boys." He's like, "Should I be watching this?" After a couple minutes, I'm like, "Probably not, but it's only one episode and they're like 22 minutes long. You're fine." I was like, "You can sit here and watch Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers." I'm like, "Trailer Park Boys isn't gonna hurt you, buddy. It's not gonna hurt you."
Fair. Have you seen the animated version
of Trailer Park Boys? No, I haven't.
Oh, it's good.
I haven't seen the animated. Are
really
they?
Good.
I haven't seen any of the animated ones.
I think the comedy works really well. Like the
animation,
pacing of it works really well animated.
I'll have to check it out.
Your hands on my crappy paddy formula.
Damn, that was good.
That was. Who the hell is it? Who does the voice? It's like, is it Mr. Crab? Mr. Crab, yeah. Yeah.
Clancy Brown, it's the Kurgan.
Yeah, Clancy Brown. We were talking about that the other night.
Mm-hmm. It was also Starship Troopers.
Yes. Yeah, he was the drill instructor. Ah, damn. Yeah, that was the one I bought the Starship Troopers trilogy at Walmart. I was like, I just walked by it. I'm like, I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that just for the hell of it. Like I said, I don't need the second and third one. You know, I would have been perfectly fine with the first one, and that's it. They just came with it. I'm like, man, you know. But
Roughneck Chronicles, if you ever get a chance to watch that, is really good.
That's the animated Starship Troopers one.
Yep.
Right.
CG.
Okay.
It's like by the same guys that did, I think, Beast Wars.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know there was an animated Starship Troopers.
Yep.
I think Glinzer or Clone Geek mentioned it a while ago. I never had time to get to it. I know, as I said, I know somebody's mentioned it to me. Where one of the very few funny SNL sketches was a commercial for the Office toilet. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in
years.
Since the late 90s.
Yeah.
Like that was pretty much when I quit watching it.
Lonely Island.
I saw a commercial I saw a commercial the other day, and every single name that I heard that they said in the commercial, I'm like, I have no clue who any of these fucking people are. Even the host and not a clue, nothing.
I think the only person.
I'm telling you that the pop culture's just kind of passed us by.
Man.
We're too old for this shit now.
We're our
I
parents
think
now.
Damn kids and your SNL.
Right? When SNL seems like the fucking rebellious thing to watch, you know what I mean? It's like, nope, this has not. That show used to be funny, you know. It used to have. It just it doesn't. Like 2016 ruined that. When Trump became president, it literally, like, I mean, it was bad before, but I mean that just like that they just went full blown insane, and now they have nothing.
The biggest problem is they wouldn't.
ETEP is joining the libs and blaming Trump on everything.
He ruined Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna start blaming.
He ruined Saturday Night Live.
Damn you, Blumph! Damn you, Blumph! But
the downfall started when they wouldn't make fun of him.
There's been like some random good skits here and there, I think, but like all in all, it's been trash.
See, and that's it. Like I wouldn't know if there was.
I'll say the last funny thing I saw that they did was they brought back Molly Shannon and the other lady for that that one talk segment that Alec Baldwin did years ago at the Sweaty Balls, and they brought in Betty White, who was selling her Dusty Muffin. That sketch was absolutely hysterical.
It's got Betty White, so yeah.
Talking about her dirty muffin.
Yeah, that Betty White was a fucking treasure, so yeah, I could buy that.
That was the last sketch I watched.
The last thing I can remember being funny from them was the ambiguously gay duo.
Gay duo, Ace and Gary.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I remember seeing that as a kid, being like, "What does ambiguously mean?"
It took me a long time to figure that out. Actually,
we're gonna be talking about a female shoplifter beating on a store clerk with some meat sticks on the member stream. We're going to talk a little bit about the downfall of Rick and Morty and the Justin Roiland situation, what's going on there. Let me thank this wonderful chat. Nano Reaper, Brutal Morningwood, Manliness and Motivation, Clone Geek, the lovely Sherry, Tina Bojan, Nelson the Psychopath, Frankie Knows, Carl, Clone Geek, Ruben Christopher Haynes. Let's see, Vets Talking is in there. Of course, Kai's in there. Let me make sure. Let's see who else we got here. Horny Alf was up in the house. We got, wait. Oh, Swalwell and Fang Fang.
I post that anytime he's on Twitter. He says something, I post that.
That's why he can't hold in his farts.
I don't know who either of those people are.
She ripped that thing open wide.
That's
Eric Swalwell.
Eric Swalwell, who's a House member in Congress, and the Chinese spy he allegedly had a relationship with. Her name is Fang.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think that's allegedly. I think that's. I think there's actually complete evidence that was happening. As far as I know.
I'd
Hail Commander Phil.
I will post that
allegedly.
That dumbass talks.
Oh yeah, he's still yakking on Twitter.
Look away that committee.
Yep, that's it. He's complaining about his committee now. My committee. Thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you, Tony, for the super chat, brother. We will see you over on the member stream in about 5 minutes. I'm Etepo Kuina, the place to be reviews. We've been here with all of yous. If we don't see you, have a great day. A pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one, starting in 5.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.